Saturday the 12th, the third Ruffles Ridge Tournament of Champions. And race day Sunday, Formula 2K starts its engines as you earn my points to complete the 40-lap race. This week at Swags, check out the latest drop for your My Player for Rue. And remember to keep an eye for the latest gear across the neighborhood on the billboards.
Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Magic. For the Dallas Mavericks, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Magic, MAVS on 2K Sports. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill, and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Utah. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Mavericks, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Porzingis is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Now here is Augustine. And they call an illegal screen here. The one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Fournier in the corner. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Doncic. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Augustine, no luck. And Porzingis, here we go.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
A slow start here for Orlando in this one. 6-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Down low, here's Gordon.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Can't cash in from close range. Stolen by Gordon. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's Fournier. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City, and that one is good.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
The kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Fournier into the lane. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic against Ross, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely. No good on that one. Here we go, one-on-one. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. That's now 8 points for Luka Doncic. The Magic trail by 8. Now here is Augustine. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis fires for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Gordon missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fournier, that's for 2. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Of course, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 7. Ross kicks to Gordon. Connects from 3-point range. Gordon's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Brunson finds Porzingis. And it's blocked by Gordon. Now Ross. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Augustine.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
With some rookies coming in, you wonder what his ceiling will be.
A different look for Dallas. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Lee comes in for Hardaway, and Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, Aminu comes in for Gordon, and Isaac subbed in for Ross.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Magic.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Finished off the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside Fournier. And again, it's Orlando converting.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And 12 points for... Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And here's Fournier. 8 points for him. Lee with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. And Lee with the stuff.
This is where you see the basketball intellect of Courtney Lee in open floor situations. You simply cannot lose track of him.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside Fournier. The shot. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Here's Augustine. The Mavericks making the shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one misses.
And the Magic, one of those franchises that's still looking for its first title.
And Greg, they've been to the NBA Finals twice, but boy, did they run up against 2 of the all-time great individual closers in history. 1995, Hakeem Olajuwon says no to the Magic. 2009, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant says, no, sir, I'm getting another championship.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is, Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Aminu. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. .149 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Augustine passes to Isaac. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
So far, both teams scorching quintet. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And the Mavericks call time here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebound, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play. Well, you think about the solid first year Steve Clifford had coaching the Orlando Magic. This team had a solid season with a great leap on the defensive end of the floor. Clifford once again showing he is a great defensive mind in the NBA coaching ranks.
Well, I had a chance to check out stats for DJ Augustine. Some last season stats for him. 12th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. Now here is Augustine. Can't hit from in close. And with Clifford and the defense, he's excelled in that area his whole career.
Well, think back at both stops in Charlotte and Orlando. His teams have been really solid on the defensive end of the floor. They limit turnovers and second chance points, get back in transition, build the wall. It's becoming his calling card as a coach, guys.
So it's Orlando now. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside Fournier. Rebounded by Jackson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Augustine after Luka Doncic's bucket. Augustine with it. 8 points his last outing. And they get it. The Mavericks pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Outside Curry. No good from outside.
That's the long reach of Lee, annoying those shooters. That's the reason why he is seen as an outstanding individual defender.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. So and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Bamba is out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's Birch in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Fournier. Passes to Augustine. Good on the triple. Augustine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
What a pretty-looking catch-and-shoot situation. DJ Augustine.
Lee kicks to Jackson. Back to Lee. From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fournier gets a wide-open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Lee passes to Curry. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lee dishes to Curry. Back to Lee. Trevor Fournier. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 6 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's the teardrop. Outside Fournier. Curry with the steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You really like to see Lee move the ball like that on offense. It just helps their flow.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Lee. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Seth Curry. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Augustine. The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, in North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
It's rebounded by Brunson. Dallas leading by 9. Jackson looking it over. Mr. Porzingis over Gordon. Porzingis can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Inside. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Mavericks. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Porzingis is double. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The Magic trail by 9. To the paint, here's Vucevic.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Out to Porzingis. Knocked away. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Ross. It's tipped. Jackson down low. He's against Gordon.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Fournier. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
And here's Porzingis, following Evan Fournier's 3. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Lock at 6. And there's the pass to finish Smith. Hardaway against Ross. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And Porzingis, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Now here's Fournier. He's got 14. Here is Ross. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Look at Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
The Magic trail by 10. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
And stolen by Fournier. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there was some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. Then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will. Kevin?
LDA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Ross with three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft, and they needed to do so this summer to keep their pick.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting that 10th pick from the Luka Doncic trade. It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game, Aaron Gordon, still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
That bucket. Augustine's got 8. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower pace system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the deep. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Augustine, and he finishes nicely on the way. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Lee outside. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Aminu. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Augustine with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Aminu, misses in close.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Here is Ross. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Aminu misses. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
So it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. He gets that one. Augustine's got 9 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Augustine against Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 7 points.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. There's the 3. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Now here's Lee. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The Magic trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Augustine against Curry. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks ball. Dallas leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, Greg, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Isaac, and he gets the bucket.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA, welcomes the contact in that instance.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it. The first half of action, what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, what you think about Orlando?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up there. Fighting through box out, battling for position. They own the offensive boards.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Hardaway. Doncic out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Basket good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good. Orlando leading. There's the steal. One-on-one fast break. On to Hardaway. To Doncic. Oh, that's blocked.
Where his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy has main duties on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
The Mavericks have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That one falls. Ross has got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
We call that making it quick work, Kevin. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside doors, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd get to the line more. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now, make no mistake.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've done?
First and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works for us. Dallas not going to switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Brunson. How he performed last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, when you hear it from his coaches and his teammates, they've been singing his praises. So let's see if he can prove them right.
Now here's Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch?
Now here is Augustine. Brunson covering. Pass to Ross. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. Left side, Porzingis. Shoots over Vucevic. And the Mavericks take another bucket right there.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
Ken Burge is checked in for Ross. Now here is Augustine. He's got 14. That's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Fournier. Offline with this 3. It's Hardaway with the drive. Count it good. And now a 5-point Dallas lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Orlando moving the ball. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got 12 in the game.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Now Brunson. 5 points in the game. Here's Jackson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Lee comes in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. The change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, They're happy to just keep playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Ken Birch. Curry against Augustine. Augustine with the steal. He kicks it to Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Now here is Augustine. 14 points for him. And it's in there. Augustine's got 16.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Doncic outside. Powell finds Doncic. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. And he overshot that one, missing. The Magic trail by 3. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Here's Bamba. He has 7. And the pass to Augustine. Here's Isaac, guarded by Curry. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. A shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. For the tie, Isaac. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Lee. Rebound by the Magic. Augustine's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Fournier. Nice team from Doncic. Stolen by Bamba. Augustine finds Fournier. Now here's Isaac. Fournier the bounce pass. Augustine in the corner. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Augustine's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The 6th hit back in 2017. 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. For the lead, uses the glass to clump it in. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Curry kicks the foul. Back to Curry. 1:15 left in the third. Can they get it? Doncic, no good. Orlando leading. Augustine passes to Bamba. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Doncic played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 25 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 19. Ross with a wide open look. On target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Doncic outside. The three. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the Slovenian delivers from deep. Luka Doncic lets his outside shooting set up the rest of his well-rounded offensive game.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Speak for all of us when I say can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here is Ross. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Papa, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Aminu in at the three slot.
Boy, DJ Augustine's starting to percolate a little bit. What a big bonus scoring-wise.
Curry on the wing. To the left side lane. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Doncic. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Gordon, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. From the low block. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba could be. Send it back, young man.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Aminu misses. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 2. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And here's Augustine. Bamba finds Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Bamba. For 3, Ross. At the live Orlando. Pass to Augustine. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Augustine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. For 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Augustine. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Gray, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them they have to pick it up. He said, there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Boy, DJ Augustine, the number 9 pick in 2008, he has certainly been well-traveled in his career.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And despite the journeyman career, Augustine is playing his best ball now.
Well, it's reflected in his shooting percentages, Kevin. Over the last few seasons, he has really taken off in terms of his efficiency. This is probably one of the most underrated shooters in the NBA. Boy, guys, you think about the turnaround in Orlando last season. One of the big parts of that turnaround, obviously, was the great production they got out of the center position.
Now here is Augustine. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Porzingis. Johnson with it. Here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Fournier. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. Gordon with the defensive effort. Doors for the Magic last year. Vucevic putting up career numbers.
Boy, Kev, he was dynamite. Averaged over 20 points a game for the first time in his career, and he combined that with 12 rebounds. Consider that came after this organization drafted a center in the lottery, Mo Bamba. So what's the future for those two?
And the technical free throw is good. And a career high in scoring doors for Terrence Ross last season.
Boy, he thrived in the instant offense role off the bench. This guy unleashed into an aggressive, assertive, shot-hunting scorer. What a season he had.
Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Augustine. There's the pass to Gordon. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Magic. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Augustine with 3, Fournier, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 9 assists now tonight. Now, here's Doncic. Up and in on the way. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Porzingis against Augustine. For 3, Fournier. But shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. And Gordon over the hill. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes it to Doncic. Right block shot, and the jumper falls for him. Doncic has got 16 here in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Doncic with the steal, and it's the Mavericks on the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Maybe we should say nothing junior about that. That's a big-time delivery.
The Magic trail by 3. Outside Fournier. Puts it up from 12. It's good. Fournier's got 19 points.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, sir.
Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That one falls for Brunson.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
The shot's good from Fournier.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Pass to Doncic. And here's Brunson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 36.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The pass to Augustine. It's up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Brunson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic, and he cuts in the way up off the glass. Doncic has got 38 points.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
And Augustine gets to Ross. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now, here's Doncic. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so it's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inside, Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to making those kinds of errors.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Good on the shot.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. To Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them flip the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 2. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And Doncic, here we go. Brunson finds Doncic. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win is a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment. And crazy.